the first step in meeting what has been a long-time community need. The discussion of a crisis stabilization center began several years ago, with many key agencies who serve the Douglas County community forming a unique and amazing collaboration, the Behavioral Health Leadership Coalition. The focus of the coalition is helping those in our community with serious mental illness, substance use disorders, and addiction. As this group continued to exchange ideas, the concept evolved. The importance of housing during recovery became a key part of the discussion. Without a safe and supportive place to live, the cards are stacked against those in recovery. With funding from the Lawrence Douglas County Housing Authority and land from Burt Nash, the Crisis Stabilization Center has evolved into a full-service campus that will save lives. We are here today to celebrate the realization of transitions, the transitional housing, and the cottages, the permanent supportive housing, two key components of the new treatment and recovery campus of Douglas County. Without the selfless, dedicated partners who have spent years serving our community, today would not be possible. I would like to thank all of the agencies involved in the Behavioral Health Leadership Coalition, who continue to work on the services that will be provided on this campus. Burt Nash, DECA, Heartland Radak, Lawrence Douglas County Health Department, Lawrence Douglas County Housing Authority, LMH Health, and Heartland Community Health Center. I would like to give a special thank you to Shannon Oury, Director of the Lawrence Douglas County Housing Authority, and Patrick Schmitz, CEO of Burt Nash Community Center, for their agency's part in making today possible. I would also like to thank from Marland Construction, Gail Lantis, Brian Lantis, Dan Connolly, and Chris Nichols. From Trainer HL, Mike Trainer, Chris Cunningham, and Walker Douglas. From Douglas County, Director of Behavioral Health Projects, Bob Tryansky, Assistant County Administrator, Jill Jolliker, County Administrator, Sarah Plinsky, Director of Capital Projects, Jay Zimmershed, my fellow commissioners, Nancy Thalman and Patrick Kelly, former County Commissioner Mike Gahn, and former County Administrator Craig Weinog. And a very special thank you to the voters of Douglas County who turned this project into a reality when they approved a 1/4-cent sales tax in November 2018 to improve behavioral health services and facilities in Douglas County. Now I'd like to introduce Patrick Schmitz.
It's a privilege to stand here today. I'm honored to represent all of those who came before me. It was their vision, persistence, and determination that helped make today possible. I am proud to be part of this ongoing work to help get the right services at the right time to those who need it most. Thank you to all who had a hand in making this possible. The Douglas County voters for their support of Proposition 1. Douglas County Commissioners, past and present, and county staff. Our community partners, the Lawrence Housing Trust Fund and the City of Lawrence staff and commissioners, the Burt Nash Community Mental Health Center's endowment and governing boards, the many Burt Nash Center donors whose generous contributions helped make this project a reality, and of course, the team members of the Burt Nash Mental Health Center. Transitions. The supportive housing unit is aptly named. This transitional housing facility will serve up to 12 individuals through the Burt Nash Mental Health Center. This will provide those in need with safe, affordable, and stable housing to help them during the crucial initial weeks and months in the restoration of their life. These clients will participate in programs designed to enhance their recovery and transition back to the community. The length of stay will generally be 6 to 12 months, but will vary depending on their individual needs. The location here on the Treatment and Recovery Campus of Douglas County is ideal for the ease of access to the services and the care coordination those served will need in this program. I am grateful that this project allows us to continue to fulfill our mission of responding to needs, restoring lives, and building a healthy community. Finally, I am grateful that we are part of a community that has a proud history of supporting behavioral health services to those in need. Now, I have the pleasure of introducing and welcoming up Shannon Oury, the Executive Director of the Lawrence Douglas County Housing Authority.
Thank you. So for us today,
There I am. So for us today, groundbreaking means more than putting a shovel full of dirt and turning it over. It stands for the groundbreaking partnerships of all of the agencies and people that it took to make this a reality. And to create such a comprehensive system of care for the members of our community that have been disregarded for too long. It stands for the pioneering leadership of Douglas County officials to envision a future that provides these needed services. And it stands for the groundbreaking generosity of the citizens of Douglas County for voting to approve the tax to pay for it. To get to here today took dedicated teamwork and partnerships. The Lawrence Douglas County Housing Authority is privileged to be a part of this effort to add the housing component. We're adding the permanent supportive housing component, which means the individuals who live in these units will have the option to live there for the rest of their lives if they choose. In 2016, I asked the Board of Commissioners of the Housing Authority to authorize me to talk to Bert Nash and the county about adding a housing component to this project. Because I knew that at the end of all of the good work that comes before the cottages, they would need a place to live. And obviously that Board of Commissioners granted permission, and I've had the honor of working alongside all of the partners who play critical roles in this. I specifically want to thank the commissioners of the Housing Authority from 2016 to the current for their continued long-standing commitment of the Housing Authority to house the most vulnerable among us. We've provided housing, safe and affordable housing for 50 years. And today, through turning this dirt and building these 10 units, it's just the beginning. And on behalf of the Housing Authority, I reaffirm that commitment to transform lives through providing safe and affordable housing opportunities to the most vulnerable among us.
we go here. Carrie? Who else? Bob. Where is Bob?
Bob Tryansky.
Looking good. Yeah. Really? There's going to be a picture of this?
All right, look up here, guys. Everybody, good job. Thank you. Wonderful. Yay!